Lu Fang unleashes a powerful attack. Red energy bursts from his body. Blades of aura spiral around him while he draws his arm back mid-air, the impact radiating in a fiery shockwave. As his magic arrows strike with blazing speed, Lu Fang's focus doesn't waver. The enemy is overwhelmed by the Serpent of Darkness Arrow, a devastating ability that fires 12 high-damage projectiles simultaneously. Suddenly, thick black mist engulfs the area. Out of the mist emerges the fearsome Shadow Swordsman, level 80, surrounded by dark energy, his passive and active skills, Shadow Raid, Wall of the Dead, and Final Echo, make him a brutal foe, capable of phasing, shielding, and detonating explosive bursts in a deadly radius. Lu Fang stands at the front. Andre beside him warns the group. This enemy once inflicted heavy damage and can nullify most physical attacks by vanishing into black mist. Wuxian smirks confidently, fiery energy beginning to swirl around her body. She questions if the enemy is truly that tough. Now fully engulfed in blazing magic flames, Wuxian steps forward with poise and power. Holding her glowing staff, she taunts the enemy, daring him to withstand her incoming strike. She launches herself through the air, descending like a meteor. With a powerful downward strike, her staff glows crimson as it crashes toward the Shadow Swordsman, surrounded by swirling flames. Her aura radiates dominance as her weapon glows, crackling with energy. Lu Fang watches from the side, slightly surprised. His brows lift as he realizes the truth. Her staff and spear are actually one and the same weapon in different forms. With blazing speed, Wuxian leaps into the air. Her weapon shifts mid-flight, and with a powerful swing, she brings it down in a fiery slash. As she lands gracefully, fire still dancing around her, she explains with a calm smirk. She never changed weapons. Wuxian senses a chilling force approaching. Her eyes widen in alarm as swirling black and violet mist surrounds her. Andre, now engulfed in blazing flame energy, warns the others. He reminds them that these enemies never appear alone. Once one emerges, a swarm will follow. His skill activates. Flame God. True form, dramatically increasing his stats and granting fiery wings for battle. Dark silhouettes swarm forward. Dozens of ghost-like sword wielders with glowing red eyes emerge from the shadows. His voice echoes, explaining how these shadow enemies cling to their targets. Andre recounts the last expedition to Shadow Island. Sweat runs down his face as he remembers the disastrous trap. They lost more than half their team, including a 4-turn expert, Lu Fang. Questioning why a 4-turn expert couldn't retreat safely, Andre recalls how deep within the map, even their best healers couldn't keep up. The shadowy enemy's overwhelming power pushed them to the brink, and when this monster appeared, their entire team was nearly wiped out. But Lu Fang doesn't flinch. A confident smirk spreads across his face as he reassures the group. This time will be different. With a deafening roar, Xiaofei bursts from the skies. Xiaofei fully activates nature assimilation. The dragon mirrors her aura, its level rising to match hers. Andre watches in disbelief. Shocked, he exclaims that the summoned creature is no ordinary pet. It can call forth additional minions. With fire blazing in his hands, Lu Fang commands Xiaofei to activate Knight of Emerald and Emerald Blessing. Xiaofei and Lu Fang descend together with synchronized precision. Xiaofei is wrapped in green light as Emerald Blessing and Knight of Emerald activate. Her dragon grants layers of damage immunity, while her stats spike. Lu Fang shouts, calling out, "Dragon's Inspiration!" as a burst of golden energy ignites between them, enhancing both master and beast. A thundering roar shakes the battlefield as twin golden dragons charge forward, their bodies engulfed in flames. Lu Fang soars ahead, blade ready, while Xiaofei follows slightly behind. As she reminds him he's still recovering, he calmly tells her to stay back. Shocked, she notices 2 dragons under his control, something few can pull off. Wind rushes past Lu Fang's face as he accelerates through the air with intense speed. A smirk forms on his face as he declares, Two is enough. Shadowy figure lunges from the mist. Purple energy trails behind him as his blade cuts the air, fast and precise. But Lu Fang reacts instantly. Surrounded by a blaze of red-orange energy, he meets the ambusher head-on with a fiery counter-strike. Sparks explode around them as both forces clash in a violent impact, locking power against power. The enemy is pushed back, smoke and flame curling off his armor. Still shrouded in darkness, his glowing eyes remain locked on Lu Fang. Lu Fang steadies his breathing, sword glowing and wings flared. He calmly asks, "Ambush," before his ally warns him from behind. The enemy's hook scythe is lethal. One hit drains life instantly. One of them shouts out, spotting the enemy ahead. Suddenly, a black chain hook lashes out from below, tearing through the air like a whip of death. Wuxian reacts too late. Her eyes widen in shock as the chain wraps around her. Lu Fang yells out in panic, warning her to be careful, but Wuxian grins fearlessly, gripping her weapon tightly. She mocks the enemy. "Think I'm an easy target?" Chains coil around Wuxian, locking her limbs mid-air. The enemy's hook weapon flies above her head, ready to strike. Now fully empowered, Wuxian smirks with blood-red chains swirling around her arms. She coldly begins her retort. "You must have." She rips through the chains in a spiral of force. With blazing red energy surging, she slams her opponent back with a devastating arc. She finishes. "Picked the wrong opponent." She slams into the ground, surrounded by twin blades of fire and shadow. The impact explodes outward. She collides with the enemy mid-air. Her strike lands directly, sending her opponent spiraling back, their silhouette engulfed in burning energy as the entire frame explodes with intensity. The enemy's body is hurled through layers of fire and darkness, tumbling helplessly. Amid the clearing flames, Wuxian stands tall with her weapon at her side. She softly mutters, realizing it for the first time. This is the power of a dragon. She reflects on what just happened.